Good morning, everybody. All right. Well, we're heading to a job, another garage pad for the same guy I did the first one for. He builds garages and little sheds and stuff like that. So he's got two on the go. So a little bit of a late start this morning. I had to come from work, so I left work this morning, had to stop at the doctor's office to get a torture device, just a blood pressure monitor. They want to check my blood pressure for the next 24 hours, so I've got that. I'll deal with that. There'll be a pain all day, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're heading to another garage pad. We got about a probably 40-minute drive. We've got the excavator and the skid steer on board. I'm not sure if I'll need the skid steer this time, but it's easier just to bring it in case I need it. Materials staying on site, and what I'm going to try to do this time is do time lapse of the whole process. I'm hoping that the gentleman that delivered me the gravel last Friday can do the same thing today. He did have a job this morning, and I'll give him a call once I get started to see what he's at, if he's going to have his job done and be able to come and look after my load. It worked out quite well last week, but we'll see what happens this morning. Anyway, I'll touch base with you once we get there. We'll lay out the pad, set up the transit, and we'll get to work. All right, in a bit. Right. We're going to set up our time lapse here and set up the site. Already got it marked out, and we're going to do this whole video on time lapse for this. Hey everybody, well, here you can see me setting up the pad, getting ready to, I marked it out, the size I need. I'm trying to figure out which is the lowest part of this area because it's not quite flat. So now I'm going to dig a little bit here and set my receiver transit up on my boom so I have an idea where I'm digging. Probably could do it without it. It's not as important that it's terribly level because we're going to add material here after a while. I really like digging with the ditching bucket. It moves a lot of dirt in a hurry. I think this one's 30-inch, and it works pretty good if it's not too rocky. So it doesn't take long to move a little bit of dirt. And we're only going down about 18 inches to get a good pad for this little concrete slab that's going to be built here for a 14 by 20 garage. Now this job, the material is staying on site. I'm just going to move it over to the right just a little bit more, or actually to our left, and level it all out in the ditch that's beside this driveway. That's where the customer wanted it. So I brought the skid steer again today, but I didn't feel it was necessary to unload it. Yeah, I'm moving the dirt twice, but it's just a matter of reaching over and putting in the ditch. What I'm going to do is just move the bulk of it all over to the ditch and level it all out at the end. The only issue was the gentleman that I had hoping that was going to bring me some gravel wasn't able to do it, and I had to haul the gravel myself today, and I had to unhook the trailer from the truck and it was a little bit of a chore with the skid steer on the trailer. So that's the only downfall of bringing the skid steer this day. The digging was pretty good. There wasn't a lot of big rocks, so that was very nice. As I said, I had to unhook the trailer, so I had to leave some room so I can get the truck in and out. I had to haul 4 loads of material. What I started with was 0 to 3/4 for the base, and then we used crusher dust for the top. He'll dig out where the footings are going to go before he does his cement pad, and it will all work out very nicely. So we've got all the rock in place, and we're just rough grading here as we're working, and going to continue working away here for a bit. pad's pretty much done. Now we're going to level out this dirt that's the access, the spoils, and level it out into the ditch. So scrape it as best we can. There is some rocks in it, so it's not grading out very good, but it's going to be a lot better than what it was. So it's pretty steep there, so we'll see what we can do. Hey everybody, okay, we got this job done. So we did the scratch pad, got it in, something similar to what we did last week, and we put the extra material down here. He probably needs a little bit of topsoil, but he might be able to rake that off and get some grass to grow. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're loaded, ready to go. I've got everything that I brought, and we'll head home. Thank you for joining in, and until the next adventure, stay safe, and I'll leave some videos for you guys to click on to watch. All right, until the next adventure, later.